Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we are reacting to Hangul Day. This is from Nami, who says, "There is no other country in the world that knows the exact date its writing system was created and proclaimed, but Korea does. So Korea knows exactly when the Hangul was created, and it was by King Sejong. I hope I'm saying that right. Mostly known as Sejong the Great, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go. This is from a channel that is called
I love you.
Hi Chad. Thank you so much, Whiplash, for the request. Thank you so much. Let's go. Hangul Day. Happy Hangul Day for everyone.
This is so easy. That's what I'm telling you.
I wonder if it really is easy.
Hi everybody,
easy.
I'm Chad, and we are on the Hi Chad channel, but we got Brandon here.
Hey guys.
We're doing something kind of fun today. I do this every year, and one of the videos I most enjoy. On October 9th every year is Korean Alphabet Day.
Which is amazing that there's like an official alphabet day.
But when
Crazy,
you
isn't
learn
it?
the Korean alphabet, also known as Hangul, that's the Korean name for it.
Hangul. Okay.
Yeah, when you learn Hangul, you understand this is why there's a holiday for it. It makes so much logical sense.
Really?
That it makes sense that there's a holiday.
Okay, wait, I'm pumped.
As we've gone through the K-pop channel, Brandon has a lot of questions about the Korean language,
K-pop
Korean
channel.
song lyrics,
Oh, yeah,
right?
every day.
We're starting to put together some videos where Brandon's going to be learning Korean through K-pop. So if you guys are interested in that, head over to the K-pop channel. It's going to be on our most recent video, How You Like That.
And I'm stoked to learn Korean.
How
I
you
don't
like
know
that?
anything other than annyeonghaseyo.
Perfect, yeah. Even if you learn the basics, it starts to become powerful and it starts to become useful because it just makes it more fun, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We're gonna start out just understanding the format. Before we get into consonants and vowels, the format of how Korean looks. Each syllable is in a block. So this here is our first syllable, right? And so this, it comes here and then it actually goes down, right? So you read
Left
it
to
like
right.
this.
So left to right, like top down.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're still reading the whole word left to right.
Okay.
But if there's a consonant at the end, it's always going to be at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And maybe more so than left to right, it's just that we always start out with a consonant, then a vowel, and then maybe another consonant at the end. There's essentially some basic vowels.
Okay.
And I think you're gonna find that it makes a lot of sense. So we have the kind of this vertical line, and when I was first learning Korean, I always called it a right stick, right? You have a little stick coming out, because I didn't know what to call it, right?
Yeah.
So
A
you
right
have it
stick.
coming out to the right. So we have this kind of right stick looking thing, for lack of a better word.
And
so
A.
that's right? So this should read more like AH, honestly.
Okay.
So and then if you add
ya.
another stick to it here, it's ya.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, ya.
Honestly, the visual, like seeing it visually, actually makes it like easy to understand.
It does, and it makes it easier. It makes it
ya.
so much easier to remember Korean words because you can see visually how it's written
see it. I'm
out.
such a visual learner.
So then this one, it's just pointed the other
Aw.
way. And this one is more like an sound, right? And so then the same thing, you add this second
Ya.
left stick to it, and
ya.
now it's ya.
Yeah.
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 Perfect. The one pointing up is just a perfect O. O. And so then you can see the O, yo, right?
This is so easy.
That's what I'm telling you.
It's been like 5. I'm fluent.
But this is what I tell people. This is the bigger secret of Korean, because when I came back,
You
from
gotta
Korea,
memorize
oh
it,
my
though.
gosh, the alphabet must be so hard. I'm like, it's the easiest part by far. Speaking, vocab, whole different story.
Wow.
But learning to read, I'm convinced anybody could do it in 30 minutes or less.
Wow.
I've heard that a lot.
Okay.
This is cool. Oh, yo.
And then this one is like ooh,
Ooh.
ooh,
Ooh.
and then this one, just put a Y before it, you.
You.
Yeah.
Ooh. You.
Yeah, and ooh, you together actually means milk.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, ooh, you
Ooh,
means
you.
milk, yeah.
Huh.
When I was learning Korean, our teacher always called it a gut slash because of, there was the slash.
Isn't
and the
there a
sound
yogurt called Uyu, like a brand, or no?
it makes is like, like you make a sound from
Oh,
your
I
gut,
like that. I like that.
right?
That's a good, it's
Yeah.
easy to remember.
And then this one, the vertical line on its own is just E.
E. So many.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 10 vowels.
There's like 10 basic vowels. And there's other vowels that exist to make other sounds. We're not going to get into that.
But you can't write them
ya,
separately, right? You
ya,
have to always
oo,
write them
you.
together.
So O, yo.
O, yo. Okay. O, yo, u, you.
Yeah.
Yeah. E.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So now getting into consonants. So this is a kind of a combination of a G or a K sound. I'm not going to really get into the difference of it. That's probably for a more
It feels like a
complex
glottal
video,
G.
Right. How the alphabet is formed is actually supposed to resemble the shape of your mouth, the inside of your mouth.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Which is really cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. Next is the N, the N, and then like a D sound. So this is an R sound. It can also kind of be an L. I guess if you think about it, like an R and an L can sound
Like a
similar, right? It's just tongue placement.
R.
R,
Yeah.
L, R, L,
R,
right?
L.
And so it's kind of in the middle of the two,
Whoa, okay.
right? Okay, then an M sound.
R sound.
And if you think about the shape of your mouth is kind of
Thank you for the
square, we
follow.
make a M sound, right?
Oh, this is so cool.
The B sound,
Ramen.
S sound, this
Ramen.
sound, this
Ramen.
little O
Ramen.
circle looking
Ramen.
guy, if it falls in our first section, our first consonant, it's silent. It's nothing, right?
Okay.
So if you put this
It's like a K in
front of
knife.
any of these, it's just like it doesn't change anything.
So why would it be there if it's
It's
silent?
essentially because you have to have a consonant first.
Okay.
It has to.
Interesting.
It will never.
Every Korean word.
It will never start with a vowel.
Oh my gosh.
You can't do it. So normally this is hun, but if you change it and put the circle, it'd be hung. There's an NG sound, right?
Hung.
So this is all about placement. It really just has two purposes. So you know if it comes up here or here, no sound. But if it's down at the bottom, it's an NG sound. Little tricky, but it's always
Interesting.
that way, right? It's like an exception that's always the exception.
Okay.
A J sound, this one is like an asterisk.
This actually makes a lot of
The
sense.
ch, right?
Okay.
So you see you got that extra little tab,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's actually what this j to ch, and this kind of one that was a G becomes a hard K
Ooh, I
when
see
you get
that.
that there.
Okay.
This D, you get a line in there, becomes a T.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
The B becomes a P, and then this is the H sound. I mean, that's pretty much it, right? That's like the basics of Hangul.
Okay, so what's shocking is how few consonants there are.
Yeah.
It just feels like a lot more.
Right.
Wow, okay. This is cool.
But you'll kind of find out it allows you to say everything that you'd ever need to say.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
So the word for America is miiguk.
Miku.
Miiguk.
Miiguk.
So if you're doing me, you need one consonant and one vowel, right? Because this is the E sound, so me, right?
Yeah.
And there's no consonant, so you leave it as is. Kook, we said it could be either a kind of a G or a K sound, so
Oh,
so
so
G
you
and then
mix
the
them
oo,
up.
Kook, right?
Oh.
But this is actually a really good chart for practicing. They've
But hang on. So how do they combine? Ah, I see. It's from top to bottom. So the K comes first, then the T, then I see. So it's duh, duh, duh. Okay.
Kook, right?
Oh.
But this is actually a really good chart for practicing. They've added an extra one in here, because the E combined makes an A sound. A little more complex. You don't have to
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but this is a very good practice chart where you can just like point to one and be like, right? Because it's silent.
Okay.
And then this one.
So I need to be studying this
You
chart.
need to be studying this one, right? So this one is like that's
Interesting.
like the
So
T sound.
the
and
chart
then this
is
E T.
the way
it's
to
just
go.
a really good way to either like go through for pronunciation, like ga na da ra ma ba sa, right? Or to just pick them out like no, do, ro. Right, so it's just a really good chart.
Just the repetition of it, because I think the repetition is what would help me. Just like seeing like,
100%,
that same symbol over and over
Yeah,
and over.
and then when you get more advanced, once you're kind of more familiar with it, you can have that chart, and then you can have things that you practice reading.
This is why you're able to pronounce a word even if you don't know what that word means. You're able to pronounce it even if you don't know the word.
Yeah.
Right. So you go
my gosh, that
through
would be so fun.
and yeah, it's almost like a little game when you
is a
first learn
game,
it, right? Because it's a
yeah.
puzzle.
Yeah.
I thought something fun we could do to start out. I'll give you a few words. We'll see. We'll leave the chart up here, but see if you can sound them out. So we'll
Okay.
have the reference chart.
Okay. Oh man,
Okay.
I'm nervous. Okay.
You can use your chart to kind of sort out what this means, right? And I'll give you a hint. This is going to be something, when you say it, you're going to recognize it.
Okay. So it has to start with a consonant.
Always starts with a consonant,
Okay.
right?
Okay. J.
I need the chart.
Okay.
I.
So this one was more of the E sound, right?
E.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Right? Remember that?
Oh yeah, because on the other chart it said
Yeah.
EE versus I.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's
So first just get your first syllable.
okay. J G
Okay. G.
G.
Yeah.
Okay. And then S G2.
Say it again.
G2.
G.
Jisoo.
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 Right?
Jisoo.
That is 100% how you write Jisoo's name in Korean.
Really?
Now you know how to read it when you see it.
Jisoo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah. Here's the thing that's so perfect about Korean alphabet. When you see Jisoo here, like, you know the pronunciation. Like in English, it's really the English alphabet is so complex because there's so many ways to pronounce things. It's not that way in Korean.
Yeah.
Once you know the rules, you can pronounce anything in Korean.
Yeah. This alphabet
That's pretty
is
cool.
literally telling you like not just like the initial. It's like
I feel like if I spend some time doing the like studying the chart, learning the exact pronunciations, I feel like I could start reading Hangul.
the full syllable, whereas like in English you need two E's.
Right. We're gonna go a little more complex here.
Okay,
So
here we
two
go.
syllables again here.
Yeah.
The first one you don't read.
Remember the circle.
The circle.
It's an NG
Oh,
sound.
the circle means it's nothing.
It starts silent, correct.
Yeah.
But at the
then
end
you
it's
just need to find
NG.
the vowel.
Okay. A.
Yeah, so it's like the ah. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah. And then
Annyeong.
N.
Yeah.
So on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you know what you're starting
hello.
with, and then you just gotta find the vowel.
Annyeong.
Okay. On yeo. On yeo.
Okay, remember how does this end? Because you almost got it. You just need the last consonant.
Oh, on young.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, yeah.
Annyeong.
Annyeong.
So this is the first part of hello. Annyeong haseyo.
Okay. On
Right?
young.
Annyeong is the very
I got that
casual
faster than
form
he
of
did.
hello.
Okay,
Without
'cause
the chart.
Circle, the NG, it ends
Right.
with. Okay.
So it's a
that
bit
was
of a
cool
tricky one,
That's
right?
a cool one though. On young.
Yeah, but perfect pronunciation. Nice
Okay.
job. Okay.
Annyeong.
Ooh,
Let's do
Annyeong.
that was a fun one. Okay. Ooh, this is so fun. Okay, so it's 3 syllables.
3 syllables, right?
H A N Han.
Yeah.
Han.
Hangul.
I like that sound of that.
Yeah.
No?
G. Han.
That's Korean Han.
I don't want to say it wrong.
No, go for it. A reminder on this one, it's either an R or an L. And in this case, it's more of an L.
Okay. Han. Gul.
Hangul.
Hangul. Okay,
Yeah.
which is the alphabet, right?
Right.
Hangul.
Uh-huh.
And then. Nal.
Yeah. Hangul nai.
Hangul Nal.
Hangul now.
Yeah.
Hangul.
So
I need the
that
chart.
means,
I think I
Korean
would
alphabet
learn.
day. So Hangul is the Korean alphabet and nai is day.
Okay, Hangul Na.
There's plenty of Koreans who need to
Hangul
be correcting my pronunciation, but that's the general idea. Awesome.
practicing.
It's fun, right?
It honestly is fun.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, obviously I had the chart to go off of, but like that would be the first step, right? And like wanting to really get it down would be like
Yeah, you just start
memorizing.
memorizing
the hum
this
of the
chart, right? So
Yeah,
when
I
you
just
see
need the
it,
chart
it's still
now.
slow. It's still a slow process because in your mind you're thinking like H-A-N, but eventually it becomes like just, okay, this makes like the ha sound or this makes the hum sound, and you
Okay.
just remember the sounds, right?
Okay.
So it becomes less about translation.
I learned a new word the other day.
Yeah.
A Korean word, and it's called, I think it's pronounced Hallyu. Hallyu?
Yeah.
Hallyu?
Yeah.
And it's basically like,
Hallyu.
correct me if I'm wrong, but like it's this word that means like
Korean culture
being like
spread. The Korean
the wave. Yeah. Like
Exactly.
a wave of Korean culture everywhere.
Exactly.
And so I thought that was a cool word, but then I was trying to like think of what it would be. So
I need this
so
chart,
that
guys.
word
I'm gonna take a
definitely
look
is
at the chart.
complex, and there's a rule to it. But you're right.
Yeah.
It's going to start out with the H.
The
right?
H.
Okay. And then what do you think
And
would be
then-
next? The ah, right?
No, or
ha.
yeah.
This is where it gets complex, right? Because actually it's going to start exactly the same way. This is where the word comes from. Han. Han is like Korea, right?
Okay.
This is like actually one of the hardest syllables for me to pronounce because it's like the RL sound and then like a U. So you have to combine, to me it feels like I'm combining like 3 consonants.
So I do have a question though. If it's a very, very long word, how do you know? Like, I still don't get how do you separate the words? Like over here, can you see over here, like in the subtitles? There are 1, 2, 3, there are 4 characters followed by a space and then 2 characters. Like, how do I know how to separate?
Yeah.
So in English it's Hallyu, right? Hallyu.
Yeah, I think so.
Right? But in Korean, you get the Han, but this is one of the exceptions. But here's the thing, when it's an exception, it's always an exception.
That's nice.
So when
Is
you
it
have this
separated
N
by
sound and this
syllables?
RL
Is that it?
sound combined,
It
makes
X's
a
out.
double L. So it becomes Hallyu.
So instead of the N sound, it kind of crosses that
The
out.
N kind of disappears and comes Hallyu.
Whoa. So then NR makes a double L.
Yes.
Oh, and then U.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the U. Yeah, Hallyu.
Hallyu. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just kind of like a fun puzzle, right?
It
It's
is
like,
a puzzle. You have to like get your gears going, but it's not as like complex as I thought. Cool.
Awesome job. You crushed it. We have taught you the basics. And isn't it
Nice.
surprising how easy it is?
It is
Like,
easy.
I know that it would take a lot to memorize and really have a strong command.
No, but the logic
Yeah.
behind it is
But
easy.
in terms of it just inherently making sense, to me, there's no better alphabet that I've ever seen. Right?
Yeah.
It actually makes a lot of sense, and that's why people can learn it so quickly. It's intuitive.
I've never been to Korea, but if I were to go to Seoul, like I would start picking up like on street signs.
Yeah.
You would see billboards or street signs, and I could be like, oh, that's an N, or like that's
Yeah.
this sound.
And
so that's cool.
Okay, so this is a good example. 감사합니다 is 5 characters, 1 word. So you separate words by spaces. That's it. It doesn't matter how many characters it is. It's still 1 word. Right?
Exactly. And a really nice thing is like, especially when you're on subways and stuff, they'll have the sign in Korean, but they'll also have it in English, right?
so you
can
can-
just practice, right?
Yeah.
You know if you're right because
Yeah.
it tells you right there, right?
Yeah, it's really fun actually.
Yeah.
It's honestly like a puzzle.
I think you're going to be a little addicted to it now. so.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I'm excited for you to learn more of it, and I'm excited that we're going to go through some more language stuff.
I know.
So
I
you
do
separate it
think
by
understanding at least
syllables. Yeah, that was my question. Like literally, how do you know how to separate the characters? But it's by syllables. 감사합니다. So you need to know how to separate the syllables so that you can do the characters. Okay. So you separate the syllables into characters. So there are 5 characters because there are 5 syllables.
the basics of the language will help you understand the culture better.
Oh yeah.
And for our purposes on the K-pop channel, help you understand the lyrics better, the feeling.
Yeah.
And then you just start to recognize it a little bit when you hear it. Awesome. Okay. Well, thanks for coming on today in celebration of Hangul.
Yeah.
It's pretty
That was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it. Head over to the K-pop channel, guys, if you want to see kind of what we're working on over there. Check out the How You Like That video. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
Thanks.
How do you like
This
that?
is so easy.
Okay, so as soon as I get my hands on that chart, I'll start practicing and just trying to read a little bit more of Korean. If it actually takes 30 minutes to learn, then that's a relief. Pop, P-O-P. So In order for you to know how to read, then you just need to know the alphabet. In order for you to know how to write, you need to know the words you're writing and the syllables, how many syllables they have. Okay, that's pretty cool. Guys, that was fun. Thank you so much. And happy Hangul Day to everyone. What do you do during Hangul Day? Is there anything you do in specific? Is it an actual national holiday or is it just a celebratory day? And with that said, Samida for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to watch full movie reaction series or shows, go over to Patreon or to Buy Me Coffee. Links are in the pinned comments. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.